Day 56 of the fast. 11:35 p.m. March 27th. Yeah. March 27th, 2024. About 2 months ago, I decided to go on an instant gratification and sugar fast for 4 months. The details of that will be in the description. And I will say right now, it is not perfect. Like, one thing I am struggling with is the phone usage. It's, I was still on it too much, I noticed. So today I decided not to touch the phone until I was ready to record a video. Because that's at the end of the day. But more importantly, yesterday I said I was breaking promises and I wasn't being honest. And honesty in this journey is really, really important to me. And the reason why is because when I'm honest, I can hold myself accountable. I can really understand what's going on, and I'm able to look at things in both lights. Because I look at the good and I look in the bad. And it honestly starts with being honest with other people. When you're honest with other people, start being honest with yourself. And you notice that you just really don't like dishonesty anymore. It just gotta... The best way I can explain it is when you make the effort to become honest. Dishonesty makes your skin crawl. And you're able to detect it a little bit easier too. But more importantly, you hate dishonesty within yourself. It's really hard to explain. Honestly, it's something that you would have to do yourself. But if you're struggling with self-honesty, start with being honest with others, even if the outcome means that is going to be undesirable. Be honest anyway. And that's honestly how you'll find the most success in your self-improvement journey. And also, you'll notice since you pledge to be honest, you'll kind of find you'll make sure that you don't run into situations where you have to be dishonest. And you start simplifying things. You start simplifying the way you think about things, the way you do things, because it's all right there. It affects the way you work, affects the way you talk, affects how you bond with other people. I feel like part of my social awkwardness was I was too pressured to be something right away that I wasn't. And in a way I felt like I was showing my genuine self, but it was either too much or I overcompensated. I'll be honest, I might have overcompensated a bit. I'm starting to learn the balance now. And it's honestly helped me. It was just being honest with myself and with others has been the most effective cure to pretty much anything I've dealt with. As well as trying to improve my relationship with God and going on self-improvement. But if I wasn't honest with myself, I would have never really understood what needed to be improved and what was just in my head. I'll admit, this week, I got bogged down by I was distracted. I was hella distracted. I don't really know what yet. I think it was just kind of, my thoughts were all over the place. Couldn't focus on work. I stopped eating right, stopped exercising. My sleep schedule was falling apart too. Everything was just falling apart. I got distracted, I got complacent. And I want to restart that today. The thing that bothered me the most was the dishonesty of it all. Like, I made promises to my cat that I didn't keep. I made promises to myself that I didn't keep. I made promises to others that I didn't keep. I've mostly fixed them now. I still gotta keep that promise with my cat. It's like, I'll do that after I do this video. I already held up on one of the promises. And I also need to reach out to my friend. I promised I would talk to him. And I haven't made the effort to reach out. So I'm going to make sure that I do that, especially this weekend, and get back to being honest with myself. I honestly don't know what inspired it. What inspired me to be dishonest for a while. It was like, even though I wasn't telling lies, it was showing in my actions. Maybe I wasn't speaking lies, but I was acting lies. And I will say, if it's too hard for you to be honest with yourself right now, I would actually say, like, just start by... It's counterintuitive, I know. But I had to. It's like, you start by, like, lying to yourself. Like, you tell yourself in the mirror the things you want to hear. Genuine things. And then later, after you've gotten that self-esteem up, you can start being more honest and be like, okay, this is what I need to do. Stuff like this. And you can even go a little further by like lying and saying this is what you want to do. Eventually, it won't be a lie. Eventually, it won't be a lie. But I will say this. If you are saying that you dislike every part of yourself and everything you do and whatever, you are not actually being honest with yourself. You're only looking at all the stuff that you think is bad. And there might be even cases where you think that you are unloved or unappreciated. But honestly, that could just be your circle. Because there's somebody out there who can do all that for everybody. And I'm not just talking about lovers. I'm talking about friends, even acquaintances. You can bring something to the world, but you got to start being genuine. I think that's a better word than honesty for what I'm trying to say. Practice genuineness. Just be who you are. Tell everyone who you are. And also respect yourself enough to notice when somebody's treating you like crap. Or when somebody doesn't respect you or anything like that. So you can just walk away. Because I can say this from experience. The people who do that constantly, like without any means to change or like a like genuine apologies, not just apologies, but genuine apologies, like they're trying to fix it, they're not worth your time. I can say that from experience. Like, those people just aren't worth your time. Think about like the circle you have right now. What do they inspire you to do? And also, do they make you feel alone? It's like you spend time with them, but they just make you feel so alone. Not because you're misunderstood, but because they inspire you to do things that you don't like to do. Like complain, gossip, or talk shit, whatever. Maybe some substance abuse. Talk to your friends about this. If they're genuinely your friends, they'll listen, and they'll even respect you talking to them about it. They'll respect you for it. And also, like, if you're going to do it, be genuine about it. Like, when you're talking to them about it, it can't just be like a one-time thing, because maybe at first they won't believe you. You have to prove to them that you're serious about it. And the ones who are truly your friends, they'll stick around and support you even if they're working through their own shit. And they'll even find other things to do with you if they can. And if not, there's other people out there who are probably better. Just really think about that. Ask that question. What does my main circle inspire me to do? How does it make me feel? Do they make me feel alone? Your subconscious will speak to you about these things. If something feels wrong, most likely is. Okay, I'm going to cut it off there. But I hope you all are taking care of yourselves. May God bless you in your endeavors.